perfect. And then that one here, I think. Yeah, okay, perfect. Okay, we are excellent. Okay. Hello. Yeah, okay, perfect. Okay, we are excellent. Okay. Let's need to close that window, don't I? There we go. Perfect. It's been a while. It's been a while. So I thought I would start off with Spyro. You know, classic comfort game. How if I selected the window, wouldn't it? There we go. Go. It's Willow. Hello, Willow. How are you doing? Hi, Split Peas. Oh my gosh, the gang's getting here. Hello. Okay. You have bronchitis. Oh dear. Why is everyone sick at the moment? Everyone's sick but me. Thank you, Split Peas. I'm very happy to be back. Although I have made a critical error, I did not turn the air conditioning on here before I started, so I need to go fix that. I don't mean to bail on you in literally the first 30 seconds of streaming, but I'll be back in just a second. Okay, I'm back. And dislocated shoulder, Will. Oh my god. I've missed you too, Will. We should definitely 100% play some like Faz on here in like the next 2 days, the next 48 hours. Although, can you? You are not the okay. Yeah, you're definitely not the okay. I agree there. Can you like I mean, I assume your shoulder's relocated now. Right, Spyro, that game that we're playing. Right, let's get going. Okay, so we're going to start with Spyro 1. I'm hoping I can just finish it tonight, and that will be a strong start to the Spyro trilogy playthrough. Okay. I can skip, okay. We're not here for cutscenes, we're here for collecting gems. Spyro is a very serious game for very serious people, and we're going to play it very seriously. Oh no, I can't skip this one. Okay, I'm going to wait very patiently.
Hooray!
Hooray! Thank you for sharing the live.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
It's nice that the sound still works. Okay. Gems. No, I can't actually collect all the gems in the home world until such a time as I can unlock the...
Hooray!
Toasty level. Hooray! Thank you for sharing the live. So I'm just going to start with Dark Hollow. Oh, I love this game so much. Whee! Right. Okay. Yep, right. Right, rough start. That's fine. Whee! I need the key. Rude. We'll see how long it takes for me to get my first death. I'm sure it's going to be embarrassingly early, and that's okay. Oh, whoops. What am I doing? There we go. Come here. Oh. Oh, just turn around, please. Look, I'm not going to be a Spyro speedrun anytime soon, I'll tell you that much.
Spyro.
One thing I really do love about this trilogy is I feel it stays so beautifully faithful to the original trilogy. I think there's a couple of good quality of life upgrades. I think the art style is excellent. I think they just kept the same feel of the original game. And that makes me very happy. Will, how have you never played Spyro? How have you never played Spyro? I feel like I don't even know you now. What are you doing with your life? Is really the question we need to be asking. Don't wow me. It's Spyro we're talking about here. It's a classic. It is a classic. Go. Bye-bye. Jeez. I mean, I think maybe you just lack an appreciation for dragons, very possibly. I can't believe you got bronchitis and a dislocated shoulder. You've had all the health things happen to you. Okay, so you're a fan of dragons. That's fine. I mean, you have to have something going for you if you haven't played Spyro. Did I miss any gems? I have missed a gem. Gosh, heck. Alright, well, let's... Ooh! I missed 2 gems. That's a crime. That is flat out banned. Has anyone seen this gem? Yeah, how can I ask? You don't have to, you know, out it on chat or whatever, but how did you dislocate your shoulder? I'm absolutely... Sleeping? You dislocated while... Okay, well that's some hypermobility stuff going on there, if I've ever heard it. Dislocated your shoulder while sleeping. It's nowhere safe, Will. Is nowhere safe. That is EDS vibes. Fortunately, I managed to escape. I mean, I am hypermobile in the shoulders, but not like in the worst way possible. I managed to escape the shoulder EDS. I got the knee EDS instead. Where is this last gem? Am I just broken? I'm broken, clearly. Well, this is embarrassing. This could have gone a lot smoother. Okay, I guess we just bricked on the first level, don't mind me. Okay. Gem. Gem. Red gem. One red gem. Oh, there we go. Alright, I don't know how many times I walked past that. And I need to exit at least one level via the portal or the toasty portal doesn't work. So, let's go. Look, I gotta tell you, I've had both of my knees reconstructed because of the chronic dislocations, and getting that done was like one of the most intense medical things I've been through. One of. But gosh, I'm so, and like I'm always gonna have like kind of grandma knees because of it a little bit. Like they had to put like screws in each knee, and I can always feel the screws. And it's a little bit painful, but nothing compared to like dislocating your kneecap kind of painful. So like, I'm cool with it. Oh. There we go. Ta-da! SCP Foundation, that's a cool name. I'd play the SCP games, but I'm a coward. I'm a coward and scary games scare me. Was there a gem in front of that portal, actually? What have I been up to in my January? Let's see, legal battle? Learning more Swedish, that's going very well. I'm kind of leaving the A2 sort of skill level and moving into like the B1 skill level, so I'm going from like beginners to intermediate sort of stuff now, which is pretty good. But yeah, like things have been just like, in general, quite horrible lately. I think they're getting better, but I think it's a bit of a long road ahead still with all that stuff. So, unfortunately, that's just my life at the moment. It's kind of a case of like waking up every day and being like, oh my god, what's going to be in my inbox today? Do you need to take eyeballs? Maybe, maybe. And I can't really talk much about it yet, but I look forward to the day that I can talk about what's been going on. Very much looking forward to that day. Yeah, so that's sort of why I haven't really been around, is just like dealing with that, and it's been very, very, very intense. But the cake was nice. Like, it was a nice ray of sunshine amongst everything at the moment, which was very, very needed. Can I get the sides here? Actually, am I medicated right now?
Hooray!
Hooray! Thank you for the share. No, I think I should probably need to have my meds actually before I continue. All this is just gonna go downhill. Do I have them on me? There we go. I sure do. Problem solved. I suppose everyone's been missing Herman as well. Come, Herman. Show yourself to the class. Oh, there we go. There he is. Hey, my little video game buddy. He says, Mother, why have you disturbed my slumber? I'm sorry. You may go lay down again. Oh, there you go. We had an incident the other day. He gets panic attacks from flies, and there was a fly that got in here. So he will recover one day. But he's been a good boy. Ta-da! Alright, let's go do some more levels. Whee! He makes an excellent guard dog in terms of, actually, you know what? He's actually stupidly brave, except when it comes to flies. Like he will go at anything that he considers a threat, except flies. Like, I'm convinced he would attack a bear for me, but God help it if there's a tiny little buzzy thing around his head. And he's an excellent guard dog in terms of alerting, because he'll bark at nothing. And so you better believe he double barks when there's actually something. Oh, nay, there we go. Herman is maximum valid. Ta-da! Oh, this is a great game. Hear that, Herman? You're valid. Ooh, I didn't expect to get that so easily. Alright, great. Hard to complain about results. Hard to complain about results. The emoji shows on screen but not in chat. Oh. Well. That's a problem. A problem I'm gonna look at another time. Perfect. I was considering playing Cult of the Lamb on stream this week because, like, you know, people have been making cult jokes. It's like, why not lean into the cult theme? What could possibly go wrong? Whoops. Tash. Not a cult. Where am I going? Oh, this way. Okay. Whee! We are not a cult. Yes. Yes. Yes, we are not a cult. In fact, I was going to play it today, but then I had to, like, mess with settings, and then I'm like, I don't have energy to mess with settings. So if I have to mess with settings, I'm just not streaming. I'm just going to put on Spyro instead. And so that's the vibe. That's the vibe for this evening. What am I missing? What am I missing? Where have I not been? Oh, that's right. I fell off the thingy when I went to go kill the thingy, and now I have to go get the stuff. I'm so on top of it. I know I did that already. No idea what I'm doing. Have I just forgotten this game? Clearly. Where are my gems? Hello, gems? Did you? Oh, yes, I've played this game, like... Here we go. Too many times. In my life. Way too many times. Hello. I think I first beat this game when I was about 5, maybe? And... I've probably done it about 25 times since then. And yet, I forget where basic gems are at the start of the game. And that's okay. What do I want to do first? I'll do the flight level first. Let's see if I can remember how to fly. What, Will? What? Okay, you've definitely had a time. We need to talk, you and I. We need to talk. Crisis chats. I mean, not right now, because I am streaming right this moment, but soon. Alright. Maximum focus. Alright, the boats is where this level gets made and broken. So, well, boats? Planes. Planes. Didn't remember that they were planes. Not boats. I'm sure there was boats. Okay, planes, 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 planes. Go get the archers. I think we've got this, team. I think we might have it. And that's how we do that one. Well, I'm sorry, Will. That's not what you want out of life. Unless it is what you want, in which case I fully support you. But that sounds like not ideal circumstances. Everyone has been having a time. Stone Hill. That's what we want. Ta-da! Everyone is saying it is what it is to me at the moment. Hey, baby boy. Okay. Ooh, that's I mean, okay. That's nerve-wracking. There we go. That's the right emotion. Are you do you feel ready for it or not really? Cool. Love it. Terrified. What's the exam one? There we go. That sounds fine. What could go wrong? Dosage, conversions, time, conversions, and prefixes, roots, and suffixes of medical terminology. Okay. Well, that doesn't sound like there's much room for error on that exam. Nor would you want there to be. I was tossing up the idea of going to med school in Sweden. But I'd have to, like, have, like, full medical fluency of Swedish. And right now I can kind of have a conversation if the other person's speaking slowly. Well, if it's 40% of your grade, that means potentially you could secure 40% of your grade tomorrow. Right? I think I cleared this area. Up we go. It's Will who said it was their exam. So it's in the joint chat, but it wouldn't show up on TikTok chat because it's coming from a different source. All right. Man, when I was a kid, I always looked off at like the distant castles. And it's like, man, I wish I could just fly there. I wonder like what's in that castle. And I'd always want to like go inside the buildings to just like explore them. And like who lived there? Who lives here? Why is there treasure? Get back here with my egg, my dude. Come on. Oh my god. Ugh, wrong button. Gotcha. Yeah, Will, you totally got this. You are very smart. And if you don't have it, that's just because life is against you right now and it's like a bit too much stress for one person to deal with. And that means you get it next time. Okay, cool. Alright, I think I'm pretty happy that I did that area, more or less. Whee! Oh! And I say that, and there's treasure off in the distance there. Let's go get that. Better we spot it now than later. Oh, I'm so much treasure up here. Okay. Well. I think it was over here. There we go. Is Herman's snoring reaching the microphone, by the way? If it is, I'll gently rouse him. Oh my god, there's more treasure up there. Okay. It's fine. We go... You know what? I'm going to go get this stuff first, and then we're going to go up and get that treasure on the grass. Alright, perfect. You may slumber in peace, my child. This way.
Hooray!
Hooray! Hi, Jozo. How you doing? Thank you for the heart. I've missed everyone. All over the place. Same. We should be all over the place, friends. Yeah, it's definitely a time at the moment. Definitely a time. But look, I can't be too bad because I'm streaming. That logic follows. And I've had my birthday. I'm 32 now. Crazy. Yeah, it definitely has been. I think everyone's having a bit of a time right now. I don't know if 32 WoW is a good thing or a bad thing. It's a good thing, apparently. Right. I don't feel 32. I feel like a... Oh my god. I feel like a child in an adult's body. Can you... Okay. Alright. This is not a solid start to this level. Especially because I don't think there's any health in this level. So we're just going to go through on like minimum health. That's fine. What could go wrong? Alright, firstly, that. And then we kill you. And then you. Oh. Wonderful. Love your work. Perfect. Yeah, I remember when, like, we first started Blackbird, it was like, the imposter syndrome was insane. It was like, oh my gosh, what if people discover that we're not a real psychology clinic? Even though, like, we definitely were. Just, yeah, the imposter syndrome, very powerful. Oh, bum. Well, this is not going to go well. I think we're going to get my first death here in just a minute. Is there any health anywhere? Hello? Health? 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 Nay. I've got to tell you, I'm kind of glad to leave my 20s behind. Like, stuff went down. We don't need to do that again. Oh, I could have gone worse. Oh my god. Oh my god. I died. Nay! Alright. Now watch as I completely level up and remember how to... Oh my god. And remember how to play this game. Alright, well that's better. Farfar! Ah. Now, I even know that James has started to learn Swedish with me, so that's kind of nice. And, in fact, I've been learning Swedish for 11 months now, so I'm about to hit my 1-year anniversary of that. So that's pretty cool. It's funny because like the echolalia is so infectious throughout my life. It's like there's an unusual number of people in my life that are like, oh nay now, oh nay. Beautiful. It is very infectious. Ah. Okay, this is the first boss. Let's go, first boss of the game. Whee! Although I feel like part of the boss is just like a more difficult level. Like where you don't get health and where the enemies are a fraction harder. Woo! Oh, no you didn't, mate. No, you didn't. There we go. Please have the 2 gems. They do have the 2 gems! Ooh, I should not have my, my Steam overlay showing on stream. Give me one moment, let me fix that. It's not that, like... It's that I don't trust the people that could potentially message me to not message me something that I wouldn't want on stream. Where are we? In-game overlay off. Perfect. More specifically, my older brother. My older brother would absolutely send me something, like, not stream appropriate while I'm streaming. Hey, little baby boy. Alright, that's the first world done. Cool. I'm just gonna fix my health up and then we're going to the next world. I don't know how, but I've somehow actually managed to beat my record and get up to the second world in
Hooray!
40 minutes. Beat it by 5 minutes. Hooray! Thank you for the share. Where am I going? To the Peacekeepers. Let's go. Yeah, that's cool. 40 minutes. As a 5-year-old, it took me like a week to get up to the second world, so that's cool. What have I learned in my 32 years of experience? How to play Spyro faster. Is that a life well spent? Let's say yes. It's not. Okay, whatever. What was I doing? Playing Spyro. Yes, I remember. Way leader. Not a cult. I'm not a cult leader. There's no cult. I am gonna have to play Cult of the Lamb. The reason that it's so funny is because it's like, we probably shouldn't be making that joke. Leader Tash has spoken. You know, not even kidding. One time, this person that I was dating for a while, they actually got me a cult-themed board game for my birthday. Because I kept making this joke that I can be like a cult leader. In fact, I shouldn't be telling this story on stream. It's just going to make it worse. And so I have a cult-themed board game in my board game cupboard. That's true. I'm not. Well, thank you, Jozo, but I just want to reiterate again, once more, that this is not a cult. Can you just actually hit the chest that I need you to hit, please, Cannon? Hello? Thank you. Leader Tash has spoken. Perfect. There we go. Hello, bye-bye. Hey, door. Perfect. Alright. Give me my egg back. Oh, it was easy. The other game I was thinking of playing on stream is V Rising, which is like a vampire-y, build a base, kill the bosses kind of game. But I 100% would need like little vampire minions to play with. I should do this. Actually, you know what? I should grab these. And then come here. Alright, so this is the jump that I always die on. But surely this time it will be different. It's fine, we made it. I wasn't nervous. You were nervous. But I just want to say that even if I have vampire minions, that doesn't make it a vampire cult. Oh, nay. No, you're not meant to be disappointed. You're meant to be happy about the cult thing. There's so many games I want to show people. I just keep figuring if I play the games I feel like playing, and then the right people will just come and watch. Why do I not have an I missed treasure in the home world? Okay. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Appreciate your pun. Yeah, I think you got filtered because I don't see a pun. Level dry canyon. Yes, okay. Whoa, can you not shoot a gun at me? Hello? Rude. Oh my god. There we go. I don't know if anyone has ended up on the part of YouTube late at night where they speedrun Spyro. But if not, highly recommend. Very skilled people there. Right, come back with my egg. Oh, can you just... Yes, success. I want to know what the pun was, though. Message me the pun on TikTok, and I'll take a look at it. And but send me like a direct message, like to my profile. Although I'm gonna tell you, there's a 50% chance my phone is already dead, and I'll be unable to check it. I mean, this is me, like, innocently assuming that there was nothing wrong with what you said. And that TikTok didn't filter it for a reason, because otherwise I shouldn't be trying to bypass the rules. It's alright, Tash. I'm sure they have good intentions. Yes. Alright, let me... Oh, I'm on 12% battery. You got lucky. Let me have a look.
You are a good glider, eh, Spyro? I was born to glide.
A vampire cult would suck. That is a good pun. Yeah, no, that's great. That's great. That's great. Everyone appreciate the pun now. Put in the chat, I appreciate the pun, Leader Tash. That is a good pun. This is a stupid story, but I'm going to tell anyway. I feel like it's one of those stories where you had to be there, and it's not actually that funny without. But one time, I was just laying in bed with James. We were just lounging around, and I want to preface this. This was pre-ADHD diagnosis and medication. I want to make that very clear. We're just laying there, and like I put my foot up all of a sudden, and I was like, ring, 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 ring. And he answers it, like, uses like a phone, like, hello? And I was just like, something's afoot! And he just loses it. And I realized that's not as funny trying to tell other people if you weren't there. But it was... Hello, controller? Are you alive? There we go. But it was very funny at the time. And so occasionally when I think of a good foot pun, I will... The foot phone comes calling, and James answers, you know? Hello. Not that way. Oh, wait, maybe that way. It is wanting me to go this way, isn't it? Metagame away. I'm glad I remembered that, because otherwise that would have upset me having to come back. Whee! Googling foot puns. Oh, nay. Oh, nay. What have I done? Oh, nay. There we go. There was also... See, I have so many thoughts. This is like a million things I want to do, and we'll never get around to doing all of them. I also want to play Pokemon on stream, do like a Pokemon game. And I have all the equipment I need to set that up. I've got the Switch, I've got a capture card. What I lack is the executive function with which to set it up. So, it may happen, it may not. But I was thinking I could do some kind of Pokemon Nuzlocke challenge. Just to add to the tension. And maybe on like one of the classic games, like Gold. I like Gold. I think Gold's like my favorite of the classic games. Oh no, I have to sneeze. I have a sneeze coming, but it's not coming. Oh, that's the worst. I don't think I've ever played Violet. I'm sure I've played like most, if not all of them. Yes, I have. Good game. It's like everything I wanted a Pokemon game to be as a child. I also like Pokemon Arceus, but like I mean just because it's collecting, and I like collecting things. I like collecting things. It tickles the brain in a nice way. I have the key. All right, let's not mess this up. What could go wrong? Oh, I think I jumped too early. That's what can go wrong. Please land, please land. Ooh, I wasn't nervous. You were nervous. Well, what's your main party look like on Pokemon Violet then? Share with us. Share with us your choices. Oh, good. The sneeze went away now, I think. So I'm sure it won't show up later. All right. That's done, and I'm missing gems in this level still, so now I have to go find what gems I'm missing. Oh, nay. Perfect. I'm killing the enemies because sometimes the missing gems are in the enemies. But maybe there was a gliding thing I didn't do. I don't know. We'll find out. Did I miss using the cannons for something? Maybe. Oh, I should probably knock that bridge down, actually. Is that a thing that I can knock down? No. We're cooked. We're cooked. Maybe. No, yeah, another bridge. I'm cooked. What am I doing with my life? Going this way. Gem. Oh! No, not that way. Gems. Did I miss it at the start of the level, maybe? Welcome. You are absolutely 100% in the right place. How do I say this name? Condrich? Yes, I don't know. I don't know how to say your name. Can I have a nickname for you? But yes, you're in the right place. Okay, so the fact that you don't know your Pokemon's name, Split Peas, tell me that you've given your Pokemon nicknames, and I need to know what the nickname of your Sprigatito is. Condric Theets. Okay, but I'll call you Con. Hiya, Con. You are totally in the right place. Welcome. And I absolutely want to preface this with, this is 100% not a cult. I have all the gems. And why do I not have an even number of gems? Where have I missed the gems? %. Oh, I do have an even number of gems. Alright, ignore me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, Will, it's not a cult, okay? That is cute. That is cute. My first Pokemon ever on a Pokemon game was on Pokemon Gold, because I was a bit young for Yellow, Red, and Blue at the time when they came out. So I got Pokemon Gold first, and I picked Totodile, and it was called Toto. And I'll always remember Toto, because Toto was my first Pokemon ever. Thank you, Will. Your compliance is appreciated. Oh, see you, Jozo. Thank you for joining, though. It was good to see everyone. I need to pay attention to what I'm doing. Okay. Oh my gosh, I am a huge Jak and Daxter fan. I think I might actually like Jak and Daxter better than I like Spyro. But I don't have Jak and Daxter on my PC, right? Like, I only have it on my PlayStation. And so I'd have to, like, mess with my capture card in order to stream it. And I haven't gone around to doing that, but I absolutely want to do that because I love the Jak and Daxter trilogy and the world needs to know about it. So I've done Clifftown. Yes? No, I haven't done Clifftown. All right, we're going to do Clifftown. And I like Ratchet and Clank too, and I like the new Ratchet and Clank, the latest one on the PS5. I thought that was a fantastic game. Really, really nice. Not gonna lie, Jack from Jak and Daxter, childhood crush when I was like 10. Whee! You gotta love the pen. Hi, Aaron! Hello! Hi! Murder destroy. Okay, well, it's decided, I guess. I'm gonna have to do Jak and Daxter sometime soon. I will not be taking questions at this time. I have not played Jak and Daxter as much as I have played the Spyro trilogy, simply because I lost access to the game for a long time. Because I only had it on PlayStation 2, and then we didn't have a PlayStation 2 for a while. But we've always had the PlayStation 1, and I've always been able to play Spyro on that. Because that PlayStation 1, it's still going. Oh! Thank you! Thank you for the follow. See you, Split Peas! Alright, come over here. Give me my egg back. So I've ended up on like, because I'm learning Swedish, I've ended up on like the learning Swedish side of TikTok. And God, some of those are so relatable. Like, when you're learning like words for the grocery store, like different foods and everything, right? You have like, egg is egg, and banana is banan, and tomato is tomat. And so you're like, huh, it's like, very familiar, right? You can sort of like extrapolate what perhaps other vegetables and stuff might be called because it's so similar. And then you're like, oh, but cucumber is gurka. And that's not the same at all. And you're like, I don't know a single word of this language and I never will. Oh, they're currently working on Jack 3 for PC. Oh my god. Because that number 3 is my favorite. It absolutely 100% is my favorite. But I just wish I could play them for the first time again, right? Because, like, I found the story to be absolutely, like, heart-wrenching for the child me. Actually, you know what? It's heart-wrenching for adult me, too. Like, I don't know. I want to talk about it, but I don't want to spoil it. But also, like, the game's been out for 20 years. I'm sure spoilers is, like, not that big of a deal at this point. But I could not believe it. Because my brother got Jack 2 for, like, his birthday, right? God, what year did Jack 2 come out? I need to see now. Where my phone needs to be plugged in. 2003, so that would have been my brother's 7th birthday. Yeah, it came out right around his 7th birthday. And, like, I was absolutely shocked when Jack, who was mute in the first game, like, when the first words left his mouth, like, it absolutely shocked me. Did you know, Will, that that is actually an autism trait? So it's referring to things in odd or indirect ways. And I believe it was originally measured in an autism assessment tool called, well, abbreviated to the ADAR. But referring to things in odd or indirect ways, so like, for example, calling a thermometer a mouth thermostat, or calling like a refrigerator a food cupboard, or saying I'm having a bad brain day instead of like I'm feeling sad today. I mean, yes, there's a million examples. I mean, Will, if I was your patient and you called my toes feet fingers, I'd be like, I'm in safe hands. I'm in the safest of hands right now. It would bring me active joy. Feet fingers is much better, significantly superior to toes. I have not been paying attention to what cauldrons I've flamed and what I haven't, so... Prage? I'm meant to be gliding from here, I think so. Whee. And the other thing that I really liked about Jack 3 was I liked when you went into like your light eco form and you were able to like kind of fly. And then if you knew how to glitch the controls, you could definitely fly. And I just really like games where you can fly. Now, I don't know if anyone's played Baldur's Gate 3. But the game studio that made Baldur's Gate 3 made another sort of turn-based game like series, like Divinity. I imagine some of you are familiar with that. But what not many people know is that they actually made... So there's like Divinity 2, which is like there's actually 2 games that are like Divinity 2, basically. Because many years prior to the Divinity 2 that most people know, they actually made a different game, which is more like first-person-y, more like Skyrim sort of style. Not quite Skyrim, but like, you know, more along those lines. And I adore that game because you can fly in that game. And that's just cool. Did I? Hey, I didn't activate the little whirly bird thing. Well, silly me. Oh, show me. Oh no. No other way I can get up there? Nay. Okay, alright. I accept my fate. I'll have to go all the way back around. Yes, but if you look up Divinity 2, you'll see like the original sort of like, not the original, but like you'll see the Divinity 2 that sort of everyone's kind of familiar with, but then there's like another, it's like Divinity 2 the Dragon Knight Saga, and it's just amazing. Okay, am I biased because there's dragons involved? I am. But dragons are cool. Nay. Okay, we're fine.
You've reached the highest point in Clifftown. You can get to almost...
I support the sharing of that link. There we go. No, Will, that's a very important question. It's a very important question. Very relevant. That's actually... I don't know if I should be making this on the stream, but I'm going to do it anyway. That's... I'm like... When I'm like really actively interested in... Like when I'm trying to learn Swedish and I'm really actively interested in the content, like it makes a lot more stick, right? So if I'm just trying to like memorize vocabulary, it's a lot harder than... Can I reach that from here? I don't think I can. It's a lot harder than like learning words that are related to things that I'm emotionally invested in, right? And so I was thinking, like, what if I like get like some... Oh, that one I think I have to fly from over there. Like, what if I get some like Swedish romance novels? Like, surely that will accelerate my learnings like much faster than just like, this word means this, and now you have to remember that forever, even though we both know you're not going to. Knowing English does make learning Swedish much easier. It's like, they're very similar languages, they're both Germanic languages, but God, it deceives you sometimes when you're like, this word's really similar to this English word, therefore they must mean the same thing, and they don't. They do not. Inte. Hurrah! Great success. All right, I'm actually just going to go to the bathroom. Tamagotchi time, everyone. So please do an act of self-care. And mine's going to be going to the bathroom and bringing back a glass of water. And I will put Sergeant Squishmallow in charge of the stream while I'm gone. Back in a second. Perfect. Alright, that's a good Tamagotchi time. Meds is good. Drinking water, good. I like that. That's a good Tamagotchi time. We're forced to learn Swedish in Finland because Sweden conquered Finland. I'll have you know, I've been playing Europa Universalis 4, not the 5th one, because I'm waiting for the DLC to come out, which is like a medieval battle game, sort of like semi-turn based. I like to play Sweden because Sweden's a special interest of mine. And yeah, keep Finland conquered, really, as far as I'm concerned, in the context of that video game. Oh no, now I need to info dump. Well, you can all listen to my autistic info dumping because I feel like it. I was watching a video about, so like it's common in the Nordic countries. Well, I should say Scandinavian countries. It's common in the Scandinavian countries. That's more accurate. Like blue eyes and blonde hair is like, you know, occurs at much higher rates because it's just, you know, that's just in the genes. But I was watching a video about why, like, Swedish and Finnish people can sort of tell each other, like, from look, like the facial structure between Finnish and Swedish people tends to be different, like the bone structure of the face, and people can sort of identify a Finnish-looking face and a Swedish-looking face. And it's like, but they both have the whole, like, blue eyes and blonde hair thing going. Why is that? And it's because the blue eyes and the blonde hair come from, like, genetically comes from, like, the indigenous, like, Sami population. What happened was it was two different tribal groups that one group immigrated up into Sweden and the other immigrated up into Finland, and then they had babies with the indigenous population there, and so the two originating tribes had different facial structures, but then they both got the blue eyes and the blonde hair from the indigenous population. Which is a really pointless fact, but there you go. Why would you join this stream other than for pointless facts? Don't clip that, Ren. Okay. Look, Finland's an important... Okay, the reason why, when you're playing EU4 and you're playing as Sweden, you need to stay in control of Finland because it's important from a tactical perspective when you're trying to defend against Muscovy and Russia, okay? I don't know what other reason they were, like... I don't know what you guys were inferring from that, but, like... Of course that's the reason. And... It's important to keep the land safe. Also, you have to, like, get independence from Denmark, and, like, the independence war is always kind of rough. And then Denmark's not happy with you. Let me tell you, after you've gotten independence from Denmark, they're not... Maybe I should do an EU4 stream one day so you can all, like, understand what I'm talking about here. But the funny thing about, like, the Scandinavian countries is that, like, they all make fun of each other. But if someone, like, they make fun of each other like siblings make fun of each other, right? But if someone who's not from a Scandinavian country says anything about any of the other Scandinavian countries to a Scandinavian person, like, they'll be like with the Swedish people, it's always Norway, right? Like, they make fun of Norway. But then, if you like, oh, I know. If you like, if me as a non-Scandinavian tries to join in on that, right? They'll be like, don't talk that way about Norway. They're really great. What are you like? How dare you speak that way about Denmark? It's like, but you were just having a go at them, like. Hi, Jay. You know, I gotta tell you, I'm feeling much better now that I've gotten back to streaming. Like this makes me feel good. But it's been a rough couple of months. It's been a really rough couple of months, IRL. Have you been, Jay? Have you broken the trend of today and had a good January? Because nobody else I've spoken to today has had a good January. You know, I have heard that, Luca, and I think there's a lot of actually very good arguments for why it is. Like, actually. Like, it ranks as the best in a lot of, like, in a lot of different areas. Oh, God, I love the sauna. So good. Wow. Yeah, be careful saying that out loud. It might change. No. I'm really glad you've had a good year. That's really nice. Like, at least someone is, you know? at least someone is. I want to hear some interesting facts about Finland now, actually. What interesting facts do you have for me about Finland? Thank you.
Hooray!
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 Yeah, Sweden's the same. Sweden's the same. Where like strangers just don't talk to each other, and I appreciate that. As like as an autistic person. Thank you for the penguins, Ren. As an autistic person, I appreciate that the risk of a stranger talking to me in the street is significantly lower when I'm there. The only time that there's two cases where a random stranger has spoken to me on the street when I've been in Sweden. One, the man was extremely drunk and very happy and very friendly, but alcohol tends to make them more social. And the other man was not from Sweden. He was, I think, from Greece and also very chatty. He wanted to know where I was from, because he's like, "You're not from here." Like, is it that obvious? Clearly. Other than that, people don't talk to me. They leave me alone, and I like that. Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, I'm not a big alcohol consumer at all. I probably have like, I think I've missed a flight somewhere. The key. Go to the end. Back to the start. Wait, why don't I go back to the start and then I get the lives? Yeah, let's do that. I'm not a big drinker to begin with. I have probably like, maybe like under 10 standard drinks a year. Pretty sure it's around there, hey. The lives, that is, not the key. I'm like 60% certain. I hope so. Yeah, commitment. Let's go. And so it doesn't really occur to me to drink at social events. Hello, Al! I am very well, thank you. Also, not a cult. I just... Oh, good thing I picked up those extra lives. Not a cult. Oh, well, that's a bit sad. Alcohol is not good for your health. Especially when young. Like... Here's a fun fact. Did you know that ADHD brains take longer to mature than non-ADHD brains? Like, a lot of people, their brains sort of finish developing at, like, 28-ish. Whereas ADHDers sometimes need to be in, like, their mid-30s before their brain stops doing the thing. It's a bit slower. Thank you, Will. Also, not a cult. That's the box. How do I get to the key? Oh, the key's there. Alright, okay. Well, we got there in the end, didn't we? Hop. Again. It's good to see the gang again.
Hooray!
Hooray! Thank you, Al. Oh, no. There we go. Open the box now. I was like, what little dragon? Spyro, the game I'm playing. Like, ooh, where's the dragon? Hooray! Alright, I'm drinking some water so to celebrate finishing the level. Yes, I've definitely missed streaming. Alright, we're gonna do Dr. Shemp now. Dr. Shemp. Alright. Boss level for the second world. Let's go. The real question is, do I push through and finish the first game tonight? Kind of want to, but I don't know if that's good for me. Yeah, I see how I feel. That's a good point. Ah! Well, that was good reaction time. Bye. Ooh, I missed you. Alright, well, rest in peace. I can't get there yet. I do have to work a bit tomorrow. I have a bit of work to do. Boo. Actually, not boo. We have we're having some new psychologists start at the clinic, so that's very exciting. But I have to get actually we've also just had one start, but there's a lot of work associated with that. So that tomorrow. But it's nice to have new faces at the practice. Yeah, Will, that sounds awful. That sounds like really horrible. Lungs shouldn't have pop rocks, like shouldn't feel like they have pop rocks in them. That's not good. Hello. I forget how to fight you, actually. There you go. Oh, no, okay, no, not like that. Alright, okay. You did that again for me? There we go. Alright, I also forget what you do here. Alright. Alright, can you do that again for me? Okay, you just do that again for me. One more time. There we go. Da-da-da-da. Oh, there's just one. Well, that's not as fun. I hope you have a fiber in you. You sure do. Hooray! Too easy. And because I finished a level, I'm going to have another drink of my water. And if you need water, you should drink some water too now. Okay. I forget which one this is, but how hard could it possibly be? Look, no one likes being sick. It's awful. I'm sure I remember this level as I go. Currently, I have no memory of this place. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I kind of remember it, I guess. How hard could it possibly be? Ooh, that was close. I'm doing this in order, like in the order that the level intended, and I don't know if that's the wisest move, because I don't think it's the fastest way to do it. So you don't have a lot of, like, you have to execute it perfectly instead of having a little bit of leeway. It always, like, get to, like, the very last second on this one. Come on! Yeah, there we go. Not bad! Not bad. The dragonfly is very cute. I really want Swarovski to make a crystal dragon, like the frozen dragons in this game. And because I would pay money for that. I don't have the money at the moment, but one day I'll have the money for that. I think that was it. I don't think there's any more levels. But just in case there's one. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh, I died. Hang on a sec. I can make it. I can make it. Alright, we're fine. I wasn't worried. I'm pretty sure there was no levels in there. I think it was just the chest. So, let's go. Hey, hey. To the magic crafters. Is removing ADD as a diagnosis and baking it into ADHD an international thing? Oh, that's a very good question. No, it's not. So there's, like in Australia, the main psychiatric diagnostic manual that we follow is the DSM-5, but there are others that are used around the world. But that's like one of the two main ones. And introducing hyperactivity, like, and putting ADD into like putting what was previously called ADD under like ADHD is a change that was made in the DSM-5. So it was a change from the DSM-4 in the DSM-5, which I believe was released in 2013 from memory. And so that's what we do in Australia. I believe that's what they use in America as well. But I'm not 100% across what like every other specific country is doing. And so if where you are does not use the DSM-5, then it may be categorizing like that cluster of symptoms and traits in a different way. But attention deficit disorder would likely be considered in the DSM-5, what we have now. So like under ADHD, there's like 3 main presentations. There's hyperactive, and there's inattentive, and there's combined. And so you're like I guess traditional ADD diagnosis would likely come under a inattentive or combined presentation of what's now known as ADHD. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna get in this time. He's not getting away. I'm concentrating, I'm locked in. Die! Okay, we're gonna go again. Oh, hello. Hello, Cosmos. Oh my god. Alright, he's not gonna get the better of me. Alright, I have to get him before he turns that corner, because after he turns that corner, there's 0 chance of me chasing him. Yeah, and that can be confusing, because even here where we use the DSM, right, and the DSM-5 updated to ADHD, like there's still psychiatrists and doctors out there who will call it ADD, or like who haven't actually stayed up to date on the changes that we're meant to be working under. Blankson. Actually, that makes your name even funnier now knowing that you're in Sweden. Yes, but when I was in Sweden last year for the summer, I spent a great deal of time helping a loved one of mine get get their autism and ADHD diagnosis. And let me tell you, it was tricky. There's just like not that very many services for like adult and like high masking individuals. And while the Swedish medical system is great in a lot of ways, I'd say it really has a tendency to fail people with complex and chronic conditions. Like if you have like an acute condition, it's great in terms of like how much it costs and like availability of services, but I think the moment it starts getting complex, or chronic, it's not as great. Which is awful too, because like what I was also doing is this loved one of mine as helping them with their Hooker-Shepning application, and yeah, that's also an absolute nightmare.
Hooray!
Hello. Yeah, no, I'm doing fine. It's been like a really rough January, February, but it's good to be back streaming again.
Go ahead. Try it.
You know what's funny is that literally the part of my Swedish textbook that I was studying yesterday is about Swedish like first names and surnames, like also like throughout history as well. And so they spoke about the whole like like son and dotter suffixes in surnames and like the history behind that. Can you stop trying to kill me? Okay. Oh, thank you. Yes. 3 to 4 years for kids to get a diagnosis. Yeah, it can be very similar in Australia. Like depending on where you're located and what resources you have available to you. So like with the public system here, like you'd go to a pediatrician or a child psychiatrist to get a diagnosis. And if you're going through the public system, like that can just take years and years, like you said, right? And the public system isn't necessarily, it's probably getting better now, but it's not great at eye masking presentations. Like they're good if you have like a more stereotypical, like your child has a more stereotypical presentation. So like being nonverbal, like that kind of thing. But if there's like a like gifted or high masking presentation, it can be next to impossible to get a diagnosis in the public system. And then in Australia, I run a private psychology clinic, and we do like private assessment for autism and ADHD. We haven't done children in a while, but that we're actually going to be starting child assessment again in like 3 or 4 weeks, which is really exciting. Oh, I have so much work to do for that. It's sad because if you do it privately, like can be like an 8-week process, 6 to 8 week process. But also like for adults here, for adult autism and ADHD like assessment, the government doesn't offer any like rebate or subsidy if you're over the age of 25. And so it's just like, sorry, if you didn't get like, if you didn't get captured when you were a child, like soz, it's just gonna cost you a fortune. What parts of Sweden have I visited? Usually when I go to Sweden, I stay in a little town called Mariestad. It's near Skövde. It's like north of Skövde. And that's like on the like is like a station on the high speed train line between Göteborg and Stockholm. But I don't know how familiar the average person is with those places. Whee! But I've been to Stockholm. Oh, I need the supercharge for that. Hey, that's not the key one. But not for very long. Like, we actually just... I've only really hung out in Stockholm when, you know, to go to the airport. Or we were there for a night for the actual, like, autism and ADHD assessment. See it. Oh, and there's also up that way, too. Yeah, Marisa do have a beer. But, funnily enough, I think the Mariestad beer is like more expensive in Mariestad or something like that, or like not as available. And so people who live in Mariestad go to other towns to buy the Mariestad beer, which is, I think, funny. What am I doing? Wait, is there like, there's a chest that I haven't opened yet? Is it? No, it's like up the other way, hey. Oop, that's not the way. Let me find it first so I know where I'm going. That way. Get that one. Is that my only charge option? Yeah, I think it is. Alright, okay. I remember that. Whee! Did you develop the syndrome? What are you talking about, Will? There we go. Okay. I'm missing gems.
Hooray!
Hooray! Thank you, Ren. Gem. Oh, yes. Yes. Did I develop Stockholm Syndrome? Maybe. One of the traits of Stockholm Syndrome is that you don't know that you've developed it. So, very possibly. Have I been kidnapped? I don't think so. If I have, though, it's been by Brooks. I want to make that very clear. Gems. I did act a little different when I got back. Oh, there we go. Ta-da! That's just because I was so busy enjoying the wonderful Sweden Christmas. Or it could be because I ended up completely thrashed about by the legal battle that I'm currently in, and I have not had space for much else. That's probably more likely it. Am I just collecting everything at the moment? Well, I like to collect everything in a level before I go on to the next level. You're blaming Sweden. Don't talk about Sweden like that, Will. Why would you betray me like this? Don't talk about your special interests like that. Look, I don't have any real threats. I'm just going to very nicely ask you to not. Or next time I'll use the mirror. Next time we're playing Faz, I'll use the mirror without telling you. Hey. Okay. Oh, this is the level where last time I played, the frame rate was actually, I had to lower the frame rate because the game was bugging out when it was playing on a high frame rate. So hopefully that doesn't happen this time. But at least we know what the fix is if it does, because I think last time I played, I spent like an hour and a half trying to work out why it was bugging out in this level. Right. See you, Ren. Neurodiversity can be a special interest because I think it's mine. Yes, many neurodivergents develop a special interest in neurodivergence. I'm one of them. That is one I hear all the time, actually. I think part of it comes from, like, I mean, it's an interesting topic, first of all, but part of it also comes from, like, going a chunk of your life without really understanding yourself, and, like, living in a world that doesn't understand you, and then, like, just wanting to develop an understanding on the actual topic, and, like, why are we the way that we are? Like, make it make sense. slide from here angle? I think it is. But I'm glad that so many people share that special interest with me because then we can talk about it. And I like doing that. It can be very frustrating when you have a special interest that like no one else has. Hey, door. There we go. Ah, no. Ah. It is doing that thing. It's bugging out in the exact same place. Okay. Think if I put the FPS down to 30. I need to save. Yeah, if I put the FPS down to 30. And then I go away. Oh, that's... Okay, I'm so sorry about the FPS, but this dude doesn't lower this thing if you... Oh my god, and I just killed myself. He doesn't lower it if the FPS is too high. And it last time I played through Spyro, it took me ages to work out why that wasn't working. Oh, I will turn the FPS straight back up after I get through here, I swear. I think most of my special interests or hyperfixations are stolen from my friends. I mean, the more, like, human brains have a tendency, well, this thing where, like, the more you're exposed to something, the more you tend to enjoy it. And so it kind of makes sense that, like, not that you know, you stole them from your friends, it's that you were around that stuff and you're like, hey, this is actually super cool. I can appreciate this. And that's convenient because it can be very frustrating when you're sharing a special interest with a friend and then suddenly one of you like loses the the fixation on it and it's like but my hangout buddy, and then it's just like, well, that comes in waves, like you'll share a special interest again soon, probably. There's also a big reason why autistics tend to get along better with other autistics than neurotypical peers. Whee! Hey, hey. Hey, door. Perfect. Oh my gosh, we're getting close to Tamagotchi time. You know what I have for my Tamagotchi time? Ready to go? I have mini M&Ms. Not normal M&Ms, but mini M&Ms because... Oh, what? Maybe I turn the FPS down to 6. Because mini M&Ms, in my opinion, have a better crunch to chocolate ratio. Let me get these first. Oh. Yeah. I'm glad there's someone else out there that can appreciate the mini M&Ms. Hello, Kelvin. Get back here. Right, this is it, this is it, this is it. Oh, yes. Haha. Well, with special interests, right? Like, you know, we tend to enjoy our special interests. And engaging, like, an autistic engaging in their special interest can be very mentally soothing. And can be very regulating. But also, like, special interests can cause all kinds of problems, right? Like, if you are so focused on your special interests that you are failing to, like, take care of yourself, engage in life, like, in a way that you otherwise would, like, that's a problem. If, like, one of the barriers to you being able to make connections with other people is that the only way in which you're able to socialize is like, via your special interest, and that is a special interest that no one else shares, like, that can be, like, quite a disabling thing. Some people are only sort of able to... Oh, hooray! Thank you. Thank you for the roses. Some people are only, like, able to work, like, hold employment in the area of their special interest. And, like, if that field of work suddenly, like, is no longer available because of, like, technological advances or just, like, the economy or whatever, then that person can go from, like, being quite independent and self-sufficient to suddenly not being able to work at all. Yeah, and so it's like, it can be very much a double-edged sword in terms of, like, this is something that can bring us so much joy, something that we can be, in certain circumstances, like, very skilled at. It can be the way in which we contribute to society, it can be the way in which we connect with people, but it can also be the thing that stops you from doing all of that as well. So, and it can change over time. So I've done that one. I think, what else we got? High caves, let's go. Yeah, but, like, you know, for example, if you hang around me, you obviously have to hear about Sweden stuff all the time. Because, can't help it. And so it's cool because it, like, helps me, like, learn a new skill and that kind of thing, right? Experience a different culture. But it also, like, can limit my social effectiveness because it's like, I'm going to talk about it, and most people don't want to hear about it, like, as much as I want to talk about it. Like, a little bit's okay, but then it's just like, okay, enough, please, stop. I'm sure a lot of you know that feeling where it's just like I would stop if I could. I know I'm being like I know I'm being annoying right now, but also can't stop. And that's where it's like very helpful, like knowing that you're autistic too, right? Because it's like, oh, okay, cool. This is an explanation for like why I've always been like this. And it's not like a failure on my part. It's like how my brain is just designed to work. And I think that's why like a diagnosis can be very helpful for some people in terms of like developing that sense of like self-acceptance, which is so hard to do when you're faced with like so much social rejection. Alright, this time I'm gonna not just like myself off a cliff. Perfect. Ah! Oh no. Wait, the fairies. The fairies will catch me. The fairies will catch me. Ta-da! Oh! Tamagotchi time! Our first Tamagotchi time since I'm back streaming. Alright. Tamagotchi time. So now everyone watching is now emotionally obligated to do one act of self-care. It can be taking a meds, it can be grabbing some food, it can be petting a dog. I am going to be drinking some of my water. Let me know in the chat what you're doing for your Tamagotchi time. Here we go. Can I make that? Find out. Okay. Refill the bottle of water. I like that. Maybe if I just... Oh, no. Okay. Am I doing... If I just try this angle again, that's how to do it. And then just jump better. Nay! That's fine. It doesn't bother me at all. Alright, come here. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Gonna get you. I'm back with my egg. Alright, not my best work. Catch up to him. Alright. Oh, come on. Yes. Alright, I'm just gonna check the tunnel again. Just make sure I got all the treasure. Right. Can't go wrong. Alrighty. The fairies will probably catch me. Cedric. Bye-bye, Cedric. Oh, nay, I'm missing one gem. Oh, wait, no. No, I'm missing more than that. Never mind. I have lots of gems to collect still. Okay, well, ignore me. How much do... Okay, oh yeah, I'm missing a bunch. Okay, where haven't I been? More superchargy things. Over there. Yeah. Oh, and the spiders. I forgot about the spiders.
Hooray!
Hooray! Thank you, Al. Whee! Over here too. Well, I'm not even close to being done, am I? I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, excuse me. Check my phone. Oh. Alright. Spyro. Game. Dragon. Focus. There we go. Cliff fairies. Welcome back from your Tamagotchi time. Okay, no, we're gonna have to do better than that. Do I go? Case of like jumping off the bridge, maybe? I don't know, just doing better. Alright, love it. Oh, hello. Alright, okay. You. Perfect. My egg. Where else haven't I been? Also, I should probably, in the spirit of Tamagotchi time, take a bite of my food. That's very good. Oh. Alright, where haven't I been? Oh, the spiders, of course. Silly me. I'm supposed to be the role model here. How am I not the... How am I, me, not a role model? Please don't kill me, please don't kill me, please don't kill me. There we go. Nay. Inte. Okay. Nay. Don't kill me. Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. Alright. Oh, nay. Nay. Oh, I hate the spiders so much. Delaying no, I didn't delay Tamagotchi time. I had water at the time. And I had food. I did double the Tamagotchi time. And I'm even going to do triple the Tamagotchi time right now. Watch this. Ooh. Looking at the role model right here. Oh, no. I thought I was invincible. I'm not invincible. I just have flame. I am just fire. True leader Tash has spoken. Alright. Ah! Right, okay. Spider, kill... Oh, alright. Hey, door. I think there's like a second fire fairy down here. Memory, maybe. Could be cooked. Let's find out. Please don't kill me, 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 please don't kill me. I wanna live, I wanna live! Alright. And... oh my god. Alright, this is fine. Okay. fire fairy? No? No second fire fairy? Odd. There was. But I guess not unless... Alright, well, I misremembered. Sue me. But don't, please. I'm already, like, dealing with one legal thing right now. Please. Don't. It's so expensive. Sworn there was another one.
Hooray!
Thank you for the roses. Fairy. Fire fairy. Am I just gonna have to run it? I could have sworn there was a second fire fairy. Well, who am I to question the game developers? I'm sure they know it. Oh. No, I run down that way. That's the idea. Alright. This doesn't look like Sweden. Oh, nay. I didn't see Truth Bugle till just now. And I think we get... Spider? Yeah, and I think we get that spider from the top, so... Leave me alone! Oh my god! No! Okay, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. I still haven't... Did I ever work out who Truth... Where am I? Did you leave me? I'm not sure if I ever worked out who Truth Bugle was. I can't remember. There were so many bugles when we were playing Peak at one point. There was Evil Bugle. There was Truth Bugle. There was... Confused Bugle, I'm pretty sure. Beautiful. And then we get this one. There were a lot of bugles. Alright. Oh. Any messages? Everybody's message. Alright. Too many people messaging. Time to fall off the face of the earth again. Hey, hey. Oh, close enough. Oh, no. We have Comfy Bugle showing up. Here we go. We're not even playing Peak right now, guys. There's no bugles. There's no bugles in this game. Oh, it's happening again. It's happening again. There's no bugles in this game, guys. My first stream back is already happening. They're already multiplying. I'm a dragon. Well, that was a risk and I failed. Well, I should have just been patient. That's not my strong suit. Okay, you're right, it's not Sweden, but there is dragons. Okay, it is dragons. I've completely botched the order of this now. Oh my lord, this is gonna be... If I live, this is gonna be not great. Maybe we can pull it off still? Oh my god. Stuff everywhere. Send help. Oh nee. Varför? Varför? Oh nee! Okay, this is fine. It's fine. I can pull this back in. Alright, this chest here. Alright. Chest done. Back this way. And hopefully I run into the planes before I run out of time. Alright. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Oh nay! Oh nay! Nay! Existential crisis. Let's go again. Actually, that's what I haven't done yet. I have a bing bong to do a giveaway on stream, but I actually just need to organize that still. But I can go grab bing bong if it makes everyone feel better. Let me know in the chat if you want me to go grab bing bong. Whee! Alright, don't mess up the order. We're just gonna stick with it. Calm, controlled, planes, golden chests. It's all great. Calm controlled. I'm so calm and controlled. Maximum calm. This is what calm looks like, everyone. Come on. Planes. Plane. No! Alright, I have time. I have time. I will surely run into the last two planes just on my way around. The first one's going to appear any moment. The first one's going to appear any moment. I always had it. We all knew. We all knew it was going to happen. I think I'm going to take some breaths there. And I'm going to go grab Bing Bong. No, I didn't mean to go retry. I didn't mean to go retry. You know what? I might need to. What's the time stamp on that? 2:14. I need to clip that later because that was that was a moment. Perfect. All right. I'll be back in a moment. I'm gonna grab Bing Bong, and you're coming with me because I don't trust you with my food. You can't be trusted. Perfect. I've returned. I've returned with Bing Bong. So now we have Bing Bong playing with us. Ta-da! All right. Ta-da! And where's Herman? Herman! Herman, come here. Oh, ready? 1, 2, 3. Upsy daisies. There we go. All right. Back to it. Oh. No, I wanted to quit because I finished this one. Hello, Abigail. Oh, thank you for the raid. Yes, this is definitely a comfort game of mine. Definitely a comfort game. What was I doing? Here we go. Ta-da! Actually, I want to do that one last. Is that the... Have I done all of them? We were just discussing, also earlier in the stream, playing some Jack and Daxter soon, which I'm so on board with. There we go. We'll do all the childhood games. Yes, they are very comforting. Ah! Okay. I admit that was not a strong start to the level. Alright, these guys have more reach than I'm realizing. My third death. Okay. Dead. Alright. Yeah, those clubs are a little longer than they originally looked. That's more like it. Okay. Also, my mum is playing through Spyro at the moment, and it's also what, like, inspired me to play it this evening. She brings me up and she's like, how do I get into the secret room on this level again? I like this smile. She's been putting anti-inflammatory cream and taking ibuprofen. She's been putting anti-inflammatory cream on her hands because she's been playing so much that her hands are sore. Doing everything up here? I did. Hey, I did not. Head to you again. I do. Do it like this, maybe? I mean, that seems like it would work if I just got the timing right. Yes, she does love Spyro. When we first got Spyro, I was like a little bit too little to like meaningfully play, and so I would just watch her and my older brother play it. It was a bit too hard for me. Am I jumping too early or too late? Or is that just not how you get up there? Pretty sure, I'm like 70% sure that's how you get up there. Come on. Alright, this is it. This is the one. This is the one. I will hear no other arguments. Yes. Ha ha ha. Great success. Is my combined chat not working? I don't think it is. I'm not seeing my top chats coming up. Why is that? There it goes. Alright, that's better. Perfect. Yeah, I mean, and I used to, like, I grew up watching my mum and my dad play video games, right? And my older brother, I guess. Like, there was nothing better than coming home from school and watching Dad play Tomb Raider on the PlayStation. Like, that was just, like, peak childhood for me. He wasn't very good at it. But that actually made it funnier. I don't want to try that jump just yet. I'll clear this first and then do that jump later. That's that's the plan. And he was entertaining. Oh, Nate. I used to watch him play Tomb Raider and Alone in the Dark and Crash Team Racing. That was good. That was good. He did let us play Grand Theft Auto way too young, though. But he was like the parent that, like, let you do stuff. Like, if you wanted to do something, you'd ask him and not mum, right? Like, if you wanted a yes, that's who you'd ask. Oh, nay. Alright, that is done. I need some health. I need to break that chest open. I need to make that jump. I think you need to see what's through here. And I need help, yeah. Oh yeah, okay, and then I have to go and jump there. Okay. That's a pretty solid to-do list. Alright. Surely this will only take one turn. I hit the X button too early. Where am I? What am I doing? Oops. Yep. Alright, this is it, this is it, this is it. Probably. Oh, yeah. That's fine. I wasn't worried. Hey, hey. Wahaha. Ta-da! Alright, and then we have to... Oh, no, I did not look where I was gliding. That was a needless death. That was very avoidable death. I was thinking about something else. I need to break that chest open now. There we go. I really should be saving my lives for treetops, but that's okay. I think we can clear a few of those. Treetops is where I'm really gonna need them. Ta-da! Perfect. Oh no. Okay, I was hoping that was all the treasure, but I'm still missing 60, so clearly I haven't been somewhere. Where haven't I been? Haven't been. It's Mike! Hi, Mike! Mike has a very, very good TikTok channel that has lots of good info on it, if anyone wants to go check that out. But hi, Mike! Oh, wait, do it after my stream. Do it after my stream, guys. Howdy, howdy, let's get rowdy. Oh no, I'm gonna be saying that for like the next 2 months. What have you done? What have you done? Oh, there it is. That's what I'm missing. How do I get over there? Just like a matter of gliding there? There. Well, what's another life, right? Or is there... Am I just... Okay, alright. We probably glide from here. I don't know, it looks a bit sketch though. Doesn't it? It's probably fine. It wasn't fine. It was not fine. Howdy, howdy, let's get rowdy. Oh, God. There is a clip in that. There is. Okay. Get there. Get there. There's something up there. How do I get up there?
Hooray!
Hooray! Thank you.
Hooray!
Hooray! Thank you. Hi, Pixie Hawk. Oh. I was too busy looking at chat. I didn't see the solution right in front of me. Great success. Ah! I didn't just charge off a cliff. No one saw that. Treasure. Spyro game. That was fine. I wasn't worried. And then down here. And then this will definitely be all the treasure, and then I'll be done. Oop, 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 oop. Hello. Great success. Next one. Let's go. And I'm going to have another bite of food because I need food to live. So, although we are nearing our next Tamagotchi time. I'm going to have another bite of food anyway to inspire everyone to get us closer to Tamagotchi time. Thank you, Al. I appreciate that. What haven't I done? Did this one... I think it's just the boss level now. Alright, let's go do the boss level. What could possibly go wrong? Enjoy your pizza! Howdy, howdy, let's get rowdy! Oh, nay. I probably should, upon reflection, I should have gotten myself up to full health before entering the boss level, but I'm sure I'll be fine. We don't need planning. Not around here. Yeah, that's a good question. Actually, speaking of which, I should check my phone because that might actually tell me the answer. How late am I going tonight? Yeah, I don't know. I still feel like playing right now. That's all the information I have for it. Hey, hey. Oh, good. I'm glad that answer was satisfactory. Ooh, satisfactory. That's another good game. Hey, hey. I feel like I missed something back here. Is there another way to go or something? Yeah, there was. Might just grab this first. Actually, what time is it? 9:37. If I respect my physical form, I should finish up within the hour. If I wish to show any level of care for the meat suit with which I'm encapsulated, then I won't push to the end of the game, and I will drop it before I finish the game. Then again, what if I didn't? Hooray! Well, that was easy. Boss level done. Tomorrow may be a weekend for some, but I have to do a little bit of work. Blackbird does not run itself. Balloon time.
Thank you, Spyro. Hop aboard for the
Yeah.
Beastmaker's
I mean, I can do that work at 7 PM and, you know, no one can tell me not to. But at 7 PM tomorrow, I'd rather be playing video games. And so the work must get done first. Before that. And to do that, I have to be awake. I might do one more level and then call it for the night. That's responsible. Yes. And then when I take care of myself, I can stream more. I don't wanna. Yeah, I'm gonna go do this level and then I will call it for the evening. That's what I'll do. But Tamagotchi kind of stuck.
Hooray!
Oh, nay. Hooray! Thank you, Al. It does look stuck. I mean, according to TikTok, it's showing the right number. Let's just give it 30 seconds to unstuck itself. Oh, there we go! Ta-da! All right, Tamagotchi time. Everyone's now emotionally obligated to do an act of self-care. I'm going to be having a bite of my food. Let me know in the chat what you're doing for your Tamagotchi time. $15 to $10. That's not what it's showing on my screen. Is that what it says for everyone else? Finish your water. Nice. That's a good one. Oh, nay. Well, did you guys see the Oh, nay. It did the hooray for me. Why is that not working? All right, I'm looking. I'm investigating the issue right now. So it is. Oh, I see. Okay, on one of my streams it's fine, on the other one it's not. Okay. There's probably a way to fix that. Let me just do something. That button. Why you no work? Yes, but now I've been given a problem to solve, and so now I solve it. My dog is snoring very loudly right now. That's hitting the mic. Oh. Okay. I just like button does it? No, it's very stuck. Okay. Yeah. Odd. I B. Herman, please. Really loud snoring, my dude. I need to wake up just a little bit. You know what? I actually think this is not on my end. I'm suspecting it's a TikTok thing because it's working just fine in my Streamlabs. It's just not working in the TikTok app. So we're just going to have to pretend. And so I'm just going to go, hooray! For the Tamagotchi time that you missed out on. Yeah, can you be a little bit quieter, please, my child? I know. I know you're very comfy, very relaxed. Okay. Radical acceptance. Oh, yep, radical acceptance. Yep. I'm a role model. You're a role model, Tash. Gotta be a good influence on people. I love radical acceptance. It's my favorite thing. Alright, let's go. It's all about that flexible thinking.
Hooray!
Hooray! Thank you, B. And hi, B. I haven't seen you in ages. I mean, that's my fault because I haven't been streaming, but... More brilliant words spoken by a true. Leader Tash has spoken. Not a cult. I'm getting in trouble for that joke one day. Yes, well, I am getting back into streaming now. I have like ever so slightly more space around everything else that's going on. So you'll be seeing me around again. That's fine. Doesn't bother me. That's fine. That's fine. So fine. Alright, perfect. Wow, happy birthday. That's a big birthday too, 21. I might need some health, very possibly. No? Into health? Into health. Rude. Here we go. Hooray! Oh. I missed the treasure here last time I played this level too, I remember. It took me quite a while to find it, so I'm glad I incidentally ran into it this time around. Ooh, almost lost a full fingernail. Beep, 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 beep. How did you almost lose a full fingernail? That sounds awful. Oh. Maybe if I watched what I was doing, that would help. Hey. So fine. God. Yeah, it's probably a good thing I'm calling it for the night. My gameplay is getting worse by the moment. Oh, yeah, that's the danger with acrylic nails, is the amount of additional, like, leverage and surface area on those things. But they're so pretty. So what are you meant to do? Not run onto the electrical. That's what you're meant to do. Electricity is bad for your health. Don't kill me, I'm squishy. Okay. Perfect. Alright. Everything's dead. Probably. Hooray. Okay. Okay.
Hooray!
Hooray! Thank you, B. Okay, there's more treasure. I'm missing. This exact same thing happened last time. I need to get around here. How do I get around Matter of jumping there. B. That, oh, it just goes into nothing. Okay, well. Be a matter of jumping here. Hey, I don't know. That looks like a really sketchy jump. Doesn't it? It was. Alright, it's the exact same thing that happened last time. Ow. Nail injuries are just awful. This way. Alright, I'm tired, clearly. Perfect. Wait, maybe that wasn't the play. Oh, okay. I need to actually... Can I get back there? No, okay. Have to go. There's that radical acceptance coming through again. Seeing it live. There we go. I left a gem over there. I can't believe you've done this. It's fine, I can just go this way and then go up the stairs. And nothing bad happened. Ta-da! Alright. That is me done for the evening, peoples. Thank you for joining me on my first stream back. And you'll be, like, seeing me around. I'll be streaming again, hopefully tomorrow. Yeah, but I've missed doing this. Thank you for joining. And have a good evening. And I'll talk to you all again soon. Bye-bye. Oh no, where's the button to stop this? I haven't done this in ages. There we go. Here it is. Bye-bye. I definitely won't die on you.